Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is SarahElizabeth. I hope you guys are doing well. Today I'm bringing you a quick tidy up and clean with me while my kiddo is sleeping. I figured I have not touched my house in a hot minute. We've all been sick for May. So while he was sleeping, which was a little under 2 hours because he's sick, I got whatever I could get done. So if you're in need of that cleaning motivation, go ahead and join me. Subscribe while you're here and consider giving the video a thumbs up.
Before you make up your mind that I'm nowhere to find, I'm standing right here.
So you guys may or may not know I am a full-time registered nurse. I work Monday through Friday. I'm a school nurse, so I'm very much counting down because summer break is on its way. I'm very excited, but the month of May has been hectic. What's usually a really cool month for me, busy but cool, has been just filled with illness between myself, my son, then back to myself, and now back to my son. So it's been quite busy, and everything pretty much just got away from me between anxiety, stress, depression, because the beginning, of the month wasn't that great, just in terms of the weather as well. I let everything go. So the house is a mess. So what I'm doing is I'm taking it a little at a time. I only have a little bit of time, but I'm going to get it done today. So what you guys are seeing is me hitting the key areas in my house for now while my kiddo sleeps. So if you're like me and you can only focus on one object at a time, maybe one room at a time, go ahead and get that done with me today. So as you can see, he is still sleeping, and thank God he's a sound sleeper, but when he's sick, I don't dare run the vacuum or anything that's going to make a ton of noise, because he will wake right up and there goes the nap out the window. So you won't see me vacuuming or mopping in this particular video. In the next one that I'm going to be filming, you'll see a lot of that, just so I can get the crumbs and things off of the floor. I will have that video footage hopefully Friday, if not Saturday, depending on when this gets uploaded. But let me know down below what you're focusing on in your home. How has the month been treating you? I would love to hear from you guys. If I leave tonight, we could do this right. We'll find the remedy. Or would you stay with me now till the morning? Would you stay till the morning light? Or would you follow me? Or would you let it be? If I leave tonight, we could do this right. We'll find the remedy. Or would you stay with me now till the morning light? Till the morning light. Till the morning light. Till the morning light, yeah. Till the morning light. Till the morning light. Till the morning light, yeah. I know that I told you we're over. I swear that I'm sober. Just listen, I miss you. And I know that I said all these things, but now when you're with her, I can see that you miss me. So a little disclaimer, this sink has not been cleaned, it feels like, in a month. Maybe a little under a month, but honestly close to a month. It's really dirty, there's food specks everywhere. I hadn't traded out the sponge, so you're gonna see me really disinfecting. I go in with the pink stuff, Dawn Power Wash, and I'm really giving it a good scrub. I also cleaned out the trap, it so needed it. If you're like me and you at least want to focus on one thing in the kitchen, it would be between the sink and the stove for myself. Let me know down below what's your one item in the kitchen you need to focus on. But for me, just with the amount of sickness, and I didn't know if it was foodborne at first, I really wanted to get this cleaned and disinfected, not only for myself, but for my family. We do a lot in that sink between dishes, sometimes, food prep, letting things melt in there, and you're washing your hands. So clearly it gets dirty. So I really wanted to make sure I focused on this area. about you I like, about you I like. I get too drunk and too scared and lie to you. If only you knew I would die for you. One of us gotta say the obvious. Nobody loves me better. Nobody loves me better. Nobody loves me better. Guess I'm just
So next up on my list of things to clean were the countertops. Not only were they sticky, they were visibly dirty, and again, I don't usually let this go. The kitchen is something I always focus on because we spend so much time in there. So I'm just going in with the Wayman cleaner and giving that a good scrub. You know, it's a quartz countertop cleaner, and I think it does a really good job. I do alternate between that and Mrs. Meyer's, but if it's a little bit more heavy duty, I do use this cleaner and find that it does really well. But I'm hoping that now that the kitchen, for the most part, with the exception of the floors and the stove, I mean, there's certain things I didn't get to just because for the sake of time, I went after the dirtiest items. I'm hoping to get to those things soon and really just give it a good clean and disinfection, but I'm hoping I'm able to keep up with things from now on, now that the school year is coming to a close.
I get too drunk and too scared and lie to you. If only you knew I would die for you. One of us gotta say the obvious. Nobody loves me better, yeah. I get too drunk and too scared and lie to you. If only you knew I would die for you. One of us gotta say the obvious. Nobody loves me better. Nobody loves me better. Nobody told me to.
So for whatever reason, the coffee table is the end-all be-all. It accumulates toys, it accumulates, sugar, dust, debris. You see the towels there on the side. That was washed like a week and a half ago. Has it made its way upstairs? Nope. Do I feel bad about it? Kind of. I knew I was going to get to it. Should I have got to it sooner? Absolutely. But I do eventually bring it upstairs, so it's a good thing. So if you're like me and you're leaving it to do, go ahead and get it done. Go bring it upstairs, girl. Go get it put away. As you guys can see, I forced myself to do it while he was sleeping, because if not, it will sit there.
I get too drunk and too scared and lie to you. If only you knew I would die for you. One of us gotta say the obvious. Nobody loves me better.
So for anybody wondering, he's actually still sleeping, and it is 1:24. So I started cleaning from around 12:45, 12:50, and he's still asleep. So I'm gonna get whatever else I can get done. Typically he naps for 2 hours, but because he does have a ear infection, I'm not sure how long that will be. So let's see what we can get done.
Something about you I like, about you I like. I get too drunk and too scared and lie to you. If
So I did some gardening and I did some pumpkins. So I'll be able to show you that soon. I planted the seeds yesterday. They take a little bit to grow and stuff like that, so there's nothing there yet. But my garden still hasn't really grown, just because the month of May has been complete utter sickness for my family. So I'm hoping that once June is underway, at least my seeds are planted and stuff, then I can really focus in on the garden beds.
I get too drunk and too scared.
So one of the last things in the kitchen I'm going to focus on is the table. Again, you guys are going to see a ton of crumbs fly off the table, and honestly, I'm okay with that. I'll just vacuum it up later, but for the purposes of while my son was cleaning, I wish, sleeping, I wanted to make sure that I got this cleaned, disinfected, and just in good shape. The vacuuming will take me maybe 10 minutes when he's awake, and the kitchen will feel so much lighter. I'm not going to have that video footage, obviously. I wanted this to be a more realistic clean of what items I'm getting done while my son sleeps, because I think a lot of us are in the same boat. You don't want to disturb your kiddo while they're sleeping, but you want to get your main items done, and that's what I focused on today. But I mean, I'm hoping in the future to be able to do a deeper clean, and I know when the summer gets here, everything is up for grabs. I'll be doing my extreme clean series all over again, and hopefully the house will just feel settled come the summer. Guys, you see, obviously Logan kind of got on here with some different fingers and stuff like that, which is totally fine. I expect at this age. Got some Lysol wipes. We're gonna see if this works. I'm sure that it will. But I'm gonna be honest with you. Have these fingerprints been sitting here for a little bit? Yeah. More than like a few days or a week or two. Yeah. What's bothering me now? It just bothered me. So finally I'm deep clean. But in all seriousness, some of these things I don't notice. This I did. Did I have it in me to clean this day? No. Am I getting it done strictly because my son is sleeping? Absolutely. So moving on to the living room, this has not been clean in a very long time as well. You guys probably can't tell. I mean, you can tell it's messy. There's milk on the floor. There's toys everywhere. You would not believe the stains that are on my couch. I mean, let me know down below. Do you guys spray your couch with something to like the Scotch Guard so it doesn't get stained? Do you guys just have the upholstery cleaner? Because that's what's next on my list, hopefully for my birthday, because it's coming up in June. But in all seriousness, it just needed a really good cleaning. So I did the bare minimum today, wiped the milk up off the floor, put the toys away, getting things dusted. I did the bare minimum just to keep it, you know, looking a little bit fresher. As you guys can see, there's some stains on the couch there, so I went in with Resolve, and that pretty much works really well. But I do want to give the couch a deep clean, which hopefully I'll be able to do that in the near future. Which you guys can't see plugged in next to my window is actually my little Roomba, so he'll be running a little bit later too. I have to do it when my husband's home though, because my son is petrified of the Roomba. So it is what it is, but that's a really nice addition to the cleaning cleaning supplies in my home. Now, would I say dusting is 1,000% necessary? No, probably not, but I hadn't done it in so long, I figured it only takes me a few minutes to dust, and I don't mind doing it, so I wanted to get it done while he was sleeping. But this is definitely something I like to keep up with. But I don't know about anybody else. Just May got away from me. Let me know down below how you guys are doing mentally. Did anybody else have a tough month? Was it a good month for you? And if it was, please let me know that, because I love positive things too. But I, for one, cannot wait for the end of the school year. It's been a long school year. It started off rough. It's kind of ending in the same manner. The only good thing I have coming up, May 26th is senior sign out. It's their prom, and then June 3rd is their graduation. And I'm highly attached to these seniors. I started school nursing when most of them were in elementary school, and a lot of them I just followed up through the high school, which is pretty amazing. And I'm so proud of them. So I'm really excited in that respect. But after they leave, after graduation, it's really that last push for that week and a half for everybody. It's the teachers, custodial staff, secretaries, students, the families. We're all just ready to be done. So I know for me, on my very last day of work, I'm probably going to celebrate with my husband and my son, and we're going to go out to eat. Even though they don't know what I'm celebrating, I will be celebrating across the table with many other teachers in America, many other school nurses, just to celebrate the fact that summer finally arrived. So the last little area I'm hitting is my son's play area. It's actually not as bad as it typically is, but I just took a quick minute to go in and reorganize his little play bin. I know I spoke with my husband. We're thinking of redoing this area again. Nothing drastic, but his little toy bin that he has over there is getting to be a smidgen too small to hold all of the toys and books and things that he has, puzzles. So we might get something a little bit larger that spans the back of that wall. We might move the tent. That's upcoming, probably closer to his birthday, because we also have a play kitchen to bring up. That was mine when I was a kid. So this whole area is going to look a little bit different, and hopefully a little bit more functional for him and for us, just so we can go in and, play with him, but also be able to keep it a little bit more tidier and hopefully disinfect the things that we need to.
lost it all, but made it through the day. Cause I found my way, I found my way. In bad times, I know I'll be okay. Cause I found my way.
Well, anyways, everybody, this is bringing us to the end of the video. Again, it's a really short one today, but I wanted to give a very realistic picture of what it looks like when you have a kiddo that's sleeping or when you're on a very small time frame, time budget, is that a thing? I don't know, to get things done. So I just wanted to show you guys you can definitely get things accomplished. The kitchen for the most part is clean with the exception of the floors. Same with the living room. Get the big ticket items done. Even if you didn't clean with me, have me on in the background, but just know I have faith in you. You can absolutely do it. And I hope to see you guys in my next video on Friday. Please stay well and please enjoy the weather. If you're in the New England area, it's wicked nice out. Bye, guys.